Pawel is apparently returning from his trip. Which I'm barely starting it. I don't know if it's gonna be visible. It should be visible in a camera, but because the sun reflection from this snow, I can't see anything. Yeah, he's approaching the end of the marshy area. I don't think it's visible anymore in a camera, so I'm just gonna do the panorama here. So I have to go straight up, and that's Commonwealth peak, somewhere behind that rock. I was following through this avalanche debris. Avalanche, it's not much debris, it's more like bent trees. It's Mount Burstal. Ascending towards Commonwealth Peak in Kananaskis. It is Mount Burstal. The ascent continues on a very open pretty much slope. Looks like another bird is coming up in our view. It is very hard to see it in a small screen. Is it still there? Yeah. Still there at the base of that tree. Where? I don't see it. No. It's already up on a tree. Finally I got to film some birds, because on the bike approach I couldn't see them. They were too far behind leaves in the trees. Two guys descending, probably from the summit of Commonwealth, I imagine. I don't think they only went to the cold, because they seem to have helmets. On lower, and then the creek crossings. Mountain goats. I'm not far from the summit of Commonwealth Peak in Kananaskis. Straight ahead, Assiniboine, Matterhorn of the Rockies. It's a call. I came from and that's Burstal Pass. Unfortunately, my drone crashed. Gotta go recover it. Yeah, not the best day to use a good day to have used a drone, but I don't know what went wrong. Maybe I was supposed to give you more power, before I turn it up. And the second time it was one of the of those spinning things. It was chipped, so I took a chance to run it with a chipped item, and it was not the best choice, obviously. I had to go all the way down there to recover it. It probably still works, but I gotta get 4 new spinning whatever. I have a lapsus right now. Such an unfortunate situation, but it's okay. Now the worry I have is, I hope these clouds are not storm clouds, so I better hurry. Summit of Commonwealth Peak, zooming on Assiniboine, and then I'll do a full panorama. There must be the feast. It's Tent Ridge. Scree Lakes Reservoir. Mount Smuts. But the ascent route, it's on the opposite side, so it won't matter much. Mount Joffre is coming into view. Many other familiar peaks, but at the moment I don't have time to go over them. You know, there's Boostal Pass direction right there, and there's a call where I have to get back, following where the cairns are behind my bag, and then down the gully. Should be moderate scramble. I should conclude here. It's a call, a few meters. Down from my descent. So the route is pretty much along the way. Then behind it's a gully, and then some scramble behind there, not visible from here. Yeah, I think I know what I did wrong with the drone. That's due to the lack of practice, of course. When I started it, I'm supposed to obviously make it go up, but slowly. Instead, what I did, I gave it a nice acceleration, and that's when it lost control, and that was it. That's my assumption. At least At least the first time. The second time, one of the whatever it's called was chipped. So I gave it a try anyway. I should have just run it from a lower elevation like on this col here where it's more flat. If something happens I can still recover it easy. But it didn't happen, so it might still work. The battery is cracked, so it's probably a danger of fire because it's a lithium battery. I don't know if it's cracked all the way or just a surface crack. We'll have to check. Have to be vigilant with that, especially in my car. So yeah, carrying all this weight and bulkiness for nothing and destroyed a good drone, you know. Not destroyed, but partially collapsing it. So yeah, now looks like the storm, I don't know if I mentioned, moving east. I was lucky. Only a few drops of rain came over. I started to get scared, panicking a little, because you know you don't want to get caught in a lightning storm up there, and then a wet rock on a scramble. You still have to use your hands for a scramble. If it was a shower and lightning, it would be something else. But luckily it wasn't, so I shall continue now down on the left on a scree. That annoying scree is gonna give me blisters again. Very hard on your soles. A beautiful valley there. Yeah, I'm going to try to zoom on that peak. I don't know which one is it, but it looks pretty high. A hole in the snow debris from avalanche and water running underneath. I was lucky I didn't went through. I just got off 50 meters higher than this location. I descended a combination of a little bit of snow, grass, scree, and now I'm continuing to get to my my spot where I left my sandals, so I can cross back the marshland over there. the water is so much bigger than what it was in the morning. I have to keep walking on a shoreline in order to find either a log across or maybe improvise, or just I don't think it's gonna be any shallower, but yeah, previously I crossed another branch over a log. That one wasn't even deep. Yeah, I managed to zigzag on these marshes. There are many creeks, and to avoid the deep levels, I keep walking on a shore of certain creeks, and then once I cross them, sometimes you are in a marsh with ice cold water. You have to be like 2-3 minutes in them. Very, very painful. Glad I'm over. I still have one small creek to cross, shouldn't be an issue.